A very good morning. We are delighted to have Dr. Aditya Kulkarni, the Sports Director of M.L. Dahanukar College of Commerce with us today. It is a great honor to interview you. I am Swara Dabade.
And I am Aarav Mahajan.
We are the students of PTVEMS Vidyalaya English Medium School Secondary Section.
Yeah, thank you for having with me for this interview, and it is a wonderful opportunity for me as well.
Moving on to our first question. How did you become interested in sports? Like what inspired you to pursue a career in this field?
Yeah, from the childhood, I played my first open carom tournament at the age of when I was in senior KG. So it's in our blood, it's in our family. Whenever we meet for any gathering or any function, we usually play some of the other sports. So I used to play badminton, I used to play carom, I used to play cricket, football, anything. So that's our passion that we have. And last year my dad played the national badminton tournament at the age of 67. So basically when I couldn't clear the SSB, then I felt that I should make a career in sports. So I completed my education in the field of physical education from Aditya College, that is BPed, MPed. I completed my PhD in 2019. I completed the basic education, I cleared my NET JRF, and then I joined as a sports director here, and it is very inspiring for me as well to inspire the students to take up sports and to make a career in sports.
What sports did you play when you were in school, and were you ever part of any school teams?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said before, I was interested to athletics when I went to the Lokmanya Seva Sangha, and I represented my schools in athletics. I represented my school in Kho-Kho when I was in secondary section. Then I was introduced to the volleyball. Then I joined the Services Preparatory Institute, which is the Maharashtra funded institute for they train youth to get into the armed forces. So there I learned the boxing, there I learned the cross country, there I learned the hockey, there I learned basketball. When I joined the college, there I learned the handball and multiple sports. So throughout my journey from school to college, I represented school at the National School Championship. I represented Maharashtra State there when I joined the NCC. Then when I was in 10+2, I represented state boxing, state 5000 meter. And so at the different sports, I have represented Maharashtra State, I have represented school and college in various sports.
Wow, that's actually inspiring. So what was the topic for your PhD and how did you prepare for it?
Basically, after completing my Masters in Physical Education, I felt that I should complete my PhD as well. So when I was thinking about the topic, I felt there is a scope in making a curriculum which will help the students to develop their physical, cognitive and physiological and social variable with the help of different training methods which I would be executing. So my topic was effect of integrated training program which had the impact on the students' physical, physiological and various social variables. And there I studied what is the exact impact of that particular training methods on the students' different variables that I had chosen for this PhD topic.
How do you motivate students at your college to take part in sports?
So at our college, basically we conduct various activities throughout the year. We conduct workshops, we conduct events, we conduct inter-college competitions. On behalf of university, I am responsible for the conduct of 70 inter-college competitions. So we also conduct inter-collegiate competitions. So students get to see different competitions which are being conducted in college, and some competitions are conducted on behalf of university. So basically there is a sports culture which is developed in the college and which inspires students to take up sports. So then we have set up a system where the students are guided with the help of coaches, and the students are being trained for the intercollegiate competition. So this is how we inspire the students to take up sports and train for particular sport.
So what advice would you give to students who want to balance both academics and sports?
So regarding this, I would say that there are various qualities that you develop once you start training for particular sports. Like I said, you develop the hardworking spirit, you develop the sportsman spirit, you are more punctual, you are more disciplined, and it helps you in achieving whatever the targets that you have set in the academics. And because you are training, so your mindset is focused, and so whenever you are doing the academics, I would say it helps you focus on your academics. Whenever you are training, it helps you focus on your training. So when you are managing both, I feel the priority should be given to the time management. So when you are training the 2-3 hours, then you come back from home, then you have to set your targets accordingly for the academics as well.
Thank you so much, sir. Since I'm also a footballer and I'm playing for the team, school team, this answer was really helpful for me, and now I know how to manage my studies. So my next question to you is, what do you think is the most important quality for a successful athlete?
Yes, a successful athlete, I would say, there is a rule called 10,000 hours. So whenever anybody asks me that I want to make a career in sports, specifically in particular sport, then he has to at least play 10,000 hours of sports or practice, then he can call himself an elite person. So once you have played for that many hours, you learn, develop qualities. So you learn how to be composed under a very, very pressurized situation. You learn how to solve any problem. You learn how to tackle any issues. You learn, you are more disciplined, you are more hardworking, you are more focused. You plan something, you learn how to set goals and then how to achieve it. You learn how to take very small step and then reach to the target which you have set. So everything which I have said, it is you develop through the practice sessions that you have done. So the successful athlete is the one who has learned all those skills, and then he implies and executes these all skills in his real life, I would say, which I have been doing because I have played in multiple sports and I know the benefit of sports. So I would suggest that whosoever is a successful athlete, he has learned those skills and he is implying in real life.
Damn, 10,000 hours, that's a long way to go. Well, how do you help students who want to improve their skills in a particular sport?
So whenever the students participate in inter-college competition from our college, and they are trained for various skills or they are trained to improve particular skill in that sport, then we have appointed various coaches. I have been training myself and I have been coaching from last 10 to 12 years. So suppose we have to train a particular skill for the students, then there is a bipart method by which we follow, and the students are trained with the help of the equipment, with the help of the whatever the facilities that we have at our college and nearby campus, and we have excellent coaches who make sure that that skill is developed for that player.
Well, that's interesting. But what about those who face challenges?
So there is going to be a time where you are going to get stuck while learning any particular skill of that sport. So that has happened with me, and that will happen with the students as well. So you'll have to think, you'll have to visualize yourself. What I used to do as a player when I used to play the badminton or the volleyball game, while sleeping, I used to visualize myself playing that particular sport and competing at higher level. Like you say, when you are training for Olympics, you have to train like a Olympian and you have to assume that you have already won. You have to train like a champion. So you will face the challenges, but with the help of coaches, with the help of the video clips, if you are available of that particular skill, then you will have to analyze it and accordingly you have to make changes in that particular skills. And then comes the hardest part, is that you'll have to train over and over again, and then you will have to have some patience to learn that particular skills. So there is going to be a patience is going to be a very crucial, I would say, skill to achieve when you are learning a particular skill.
That's very relatable. But what should students do if they want to play a sport but don't know where to begin with?
Yeah, that's a good question. Basically, so we at Dahanukar College also, whenever we are competing at inter-college competition or inter-university competition, I always tell my students that you have to just enjoy. Like yesterday only, we won the 3rd place at the district competition volleyball. So there also, when I was coaching the students, I told them, you don't have to worry about whatever the points that has been scored by the opponents. You just have to focus on yourself. You have to give your 200% and you have to enjoy every point that you are facing. So I would suggest whosoever is starting any particular sport, he has to first understand that he has to enjoy this entire process. Then automatically he will start training. If he loves that particular sports, then the practice comes later, and learning that particular skills of that sports is a different aspect. But he has to first enjoy.
Yes, sir. I think enjoyment is the first priority while playing sports. But there are multiple sports. So what are their benefits?
Yeah, good question. So basically, I will suggest all the parents and the students to focus on playing multiple sports till the age of 14. Why? Because I have myself got the benefits of it. I had played the volleyball, basketball, badminton, kho-kho, kabaddi, and when you play a multiple sports, then you develop those movement patterns, and it helps you in focusing on one particular sports when you will decide after the age of 14. So I would always suggest of playing different multiple sports till the age of 14.
Well said by someone. Practice like you have never won and perform like you have never lost. How does M.L. Dahanukar College of Commerce support its students who want to compete at state or national level?
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. And like I said before, we at Dahanukar College, we are not focused on getting the state or national medal athletes, or we are not focused on the performance, although it is the, I would say, byproduct of the system which we have set at the Dahanukar. So we focus more on providing that environment at the Dahanukar College so that students are interested. We are more focused on making the right policies for the students so that students take up the practice and they train it for 365 days. Then we have the system and the good coaches who train these students and they help them improve upon their performance. So it is the byproduct. If the student is training good, he is training 365 days, then automatically he is going to end up playing Maharashtra state or the university at state or national level. The focus is not getting the performance or representing Maharashtra state, although it automatically the students will do it, but the focus is more on enjoying that entire process and setting a target and achieving it.
Even after that, if students face defeat, how do you encourage them?
Yeah, so we at Dahanukar, we never focus on winning and losing. Winning and losing is a part of the sports, and if we lose, then there is an opportunity to grow. Basically, there is an opportunity to analyze our performance and accordingly train our students into the practice session so that they are in much better position to face the opponent in the upcoming tournaments.
No doubt about it. Students of Dahanukar are excelling in sports. But what is your dream about future of sports at M.L. Dahanukar College?
Yeah, so at M.L. Dahanukar College, basically we have three objectives. One is for the normal students who want to just enroll into the sports and who haven't played that many sports in the schools. So we want to give that opportunity, we want to give that conduct that many events in the college so that the students can explore different kind of sports and then they can decide which kind of sports they want to pursue in their future life. Next is for the sports person who want to excel in particular sports. So we want to set the, we want to create those policies, we want to back up our athletes and we have to guide and inspire them so that their journey into the sports become very easy and they can excel in that particular sports. And third is after they pass out from this college, it is my job to provide whosoever is finding a job into the or career into the sports. So we are finding a new collaboration, we are making new collaboration. Our many students are already working in the sports industry. So I am finding a more platform wherein the students will join the sports industry directly after they graduate from this college. So we have different targets for different audience at our college.
Thank you so much, sir. As a sportsman, this interview has helped me a lot and all credit goes to you. You are indeed an inspiration to all the students who aspire to make a career in sports.
Yeah, thank you for this wonderful opportunity. I must say, I must also thank the management, the Palitilak Vidyalaya Association's English Medium School and M.L. Dahanukar College for giving me this opportunity to interact with both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.